Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. So today I have a crazy video for you guys, a video that I never thought that I'd be uploading, and that is that GTA 6 had gotten leaked last night, in which it did. Now I was very surprised by this, and basically and this is not clickbait, I just want everybody to know that because there's just so much nonsense clickbait out there, and I said that I would never cover stuff like this unless there's actually credible information behind it. But I am not going to post any kind of gameplay or screenshots. I'm only going to talk about what I basically know about this and giving my thoughts on it, because I don't break the law, and anybody who posts these screenshots is going to, or video clips, is going to get their channels with copyright strikes, which has already happened to people. But basically what happened was last night, late at night, there was a bunch of clips coming up on Twitter and on YouTube of supposed GTA 6 gameplay, and I posted a tweet about this. And I was skeptical about this. And the reason that I was skeptical about this is because there have been so many GTA 6 leaks over the years. And so whenever I just see a GTA 6 leak, I just typically tend to not believe it, because there's just been so many nonsense GTA 6 clips out there. There are so many YouTubers that dedicate their entire channels just to GTA 6 clips. They can't come up with any actual real content on their channels, and they cover nonsense GTA 6 clips. But in this case, this was actually real. And so I made this tweet last night, and I had basically said that if these channels that start uploading this will start getting takedown notices, they'll start getting copyright strikes, then we'll know that it's real. And so basically I went to sleep, I woke up, and I found out the channels posting this stuff have gotten copyright strikes. They have been removed. So yes, we pretty much can confirm that this is real. And if you want even more proof that this is real, we have respectable journalist Jason Schreier, who has actually also confirmed that these leaks are in fact real. Now, in the leaks, we saw a lot of, a little bit of gameplay, some driving, running around. Basically, what we know about it is that it's in Vice City. That's what we do know. I saw a Vice City sign in the gameplay when there was one part when the guy was like getting off a train, and so you saw a sign of Vice City. And also on top of that, I think that parts of the game might be in northern Florida. I think some of the countryside looked like northern Florida to me. Northern Florida looks very different than southern Florida. So Vice City is actually in the state of Florida, and Vice City is based on Miami, which is southern Florida. So there might be like a big Florida countryside in that game, which the original Vice City didn't have. The game appears to be in a modern setting. So it does not appear to be set in the 80s, which pretty much every GTA game was. Every GTA game that was in Vice City Stories, and Vice City was set in the 80s. This appears to be a modern. Version of Vice City, and we saw there was a few characters that were talking about Jay Norris. Now the characters in the game, there was a male and a female character, and the people are saying that this is proof that this is the Bonnie and Clyde leaks. But the thing is, we only saw those two characters. We don't know if there's a third character, and also we don't know the relationship of these two characters. We don't know if these two characters are a couple. We don't know if they're just friends, or we don't even know if they're brother and sister. So we don't know, the whole backstory behind this couple. But that's pretty much all I'm gonna say about the GTA 6 leaks, what's in them themselves. And if you want to know how this information had gotten out, basically a hacker had hacked into Rockstar Games. Now some people are saying it's a disgruntled employee, but most people at this point are saying that this was a hacker now. And apparently this hacker seems to be the same one who hacked into Uber. I don't know if he's just trying to take credit for that, because there was an Uber hack at the same time. And there was one article that I read in which the hacker claimed to be the one who hacked Uber. But about Uber is Uber had gotten a security breach recently. What had basically happened, according to what I read, is that an Uber employee had gotten an email saying that it was from Uber management and asked to log in, and the Uber employee had logged in, and so this was some higher level Uber employee, and that's how this hacker had gotten access to Uber. Now, this is typically one of these scam emails. These scam emails go around, when they say that they're from PayPal or Amazon and your account has been compromised and that you have to log in right now. That's how, hackers get and scammers get access to people's personal information like that. It's through deception, through trickery. And and I don't know how they got access to Rockstar, but this leak is an absolute disaster for Rockstar, because not only did you see gameplay get leaked, and some people are complaining about the gameplay, but to be fair to Rockstar, this is probably an early development of the game. This is nowhere near the finished product, so the finished product is going to look just way better than this. But this is a disaster for Rockstar, because not only has the has the game been leaked in videos, but apparently the hacker claims to also have the source code. And the reason that's really bad, while I'm not an expert, I can tell you that the source code is basically the building blocks for a game. You know, this is the algorithms, this is, you know, what is used to design the game. And if a hacker actually has access to the source code, that can cause the game so many problems, because what they can do is they can bring cheats into the online even. They can try to make their own version of GTA 6. It's just an absolute nightmare. And what I will say is I feel really bad for the developers. I feel really bad for the developers who have worked really hard on this game, because Rockstar is very secretive with their projects, very secretive. And for GTA 6, this is their most secretive project of all time, is GTA 6. For that to get leaked, that is a massive disaster. That is really, really bad, because Rockstar typically does not show gameplay in their trailers. Rockstar never shows gameplay demos. They never go to E3 or any of that stuff. They do tend to show gameplay sometimes in their trailers, but that's only near the very end. When the game's like about to be released within the last few months, they'll show gameplay, like they did with GTA 5 and a little bit Red Dead Redemption 2, but these are like trailers. Most of their trailers are just like kind of cinematic in nature, where you'll see cutscenes in different angles, but you won't see direct gameplay. But here we actually saw direct gameplay. And so for this to happen to Rockstar, you know, one of the most secretive studios out there, you know, it's a massive disaster. And what I'll say is that there are idiots out there. There's idiots on like Twitter and YouTube comments that I've seen that are actually celebrating this and are really happy that they had gotten to see what GTA 6 looks like. Now, what I'll say about this is that you should not be celebrating this at all. This is really, really bad. I actually would have preferred this to never happen. I would not have wanted these leaks to come out. This should have never happened. Not only is this illegal, but this has also basically caused GTA 6 to have massive delays. Because for the people that are constantly complaining, where's GTA 6? And they say, I want GTA 6 right now, you know, show GTA 6 gameplay. This is going to cause GTA 6 to be delayed for, you know, at least another year. You know, because Rockstar has to see they have to do an investigation, they have to determine what the hacker has exactly, and now they have to change parts of their source code to make sure that the hacker does not have that stuff. So these leaks have caused GTA 6 to be delayed for some time. Now, what I think is going to happen is, first of all, I think that Rockstar is going to try to release a trailer as soon as possible, because pretty much the cat's out of the bag at this point. People know, you know, they've seen the gameplay of it, and they have an idea about the characters. What I think Rockstar is going to do, they're going to show a gameplay, not necessarily a gameplay trailer, maybe more like a story trailer showing the city and stuff like that. Maybe like GTA 5's first reveal, just to show that what they're working on right now looks very different than that first like initial build of the game, and it's to reassure players that the game is, you know, that the game is going to be great and everything like that. So that's kind of to like maybe to like boost like the fans' retention, and to keep fans interested in the game and to reassure them that the game will be great. Now, what I think is going to happen is I think that with the hacker now, the hacker has also put a target on their back, because I'm going to tell you right now that Take-Two Interactive is not going to let this go. They will not let this go. Take-Two Interactive will do everything in their power to find this guy. They are going to hire private investigators. They are going to try to find this hacker. And if you want to know what's going to happen to this hacker when they find this hacker, there's going to be massive lawsuits. Take-Two is going to sue this hacker for millions of dollars. And this hacker, if this hacker was smart enough to, you know, get all this information, if this hacker was the guy who hacked Uber and was also the guy who hacked GTA 6, then this hacker is probably smart enough to cover their tracks. They're probably going to do everything to hide themselves, and they're fully aware that Take-Two Interactive is going to send private investigators and come after them. But I think that there's a strong chance that Take-Two will find this hacker, because even if this hacker is like, you know, such a experienced hacker, you got to understand that Take-Two is a billion-dollar company. This is a very, very rich company, and they're going to pool so much resources, spend money on the best private detectives that they can possibly find, spend money on the best computer people, and they're probably going to find out who did this exactly. That's, you know, going to be a massive source of their investigation. And the hacker also claims that they're going to be leaking more stuff, so they're definitely going to be on the lookout for that. But that's pretty much it. That's giving my thoughts on the whole situation. Like I said, like this should have never happened. This is going to cause GTA 6 massive problems. It's going to cause massive delays, and this is just not good for the game. Anybody that's celebrating this, you know, you're stupid, because this is going to cause the game to be delayed for some time. So I do really feel bad for the developers, because this is a game that's been worked on for many, many years, and for, you know, somebody's hard work to be leaked like this, especially with the source code, and now they have to rework a lot of this stuff. This is just gonna be a disaster. So this is definitely not good for Rockstar. But thank you guys for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think down below. Let me know if you agree with me, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day, guys.